Just like you who clicked the video, I am a Sonic fan. I have played so many Sonic games, so many gameplay styles, so many eras, so many good games and bad games. And my consensus at the end of everything is that there is no great Sonic style of gameplay. You don't say classic is better than boost, neither do you say that adventure tops all, though adventure is my personal bias, but each one of them are okay except for Lost World. Except for Lost World. Lost World is just Super Mario Bros. But any other Sonic game, many other mainline and spin-off that isn't on the NDS and isn't Sonic Rush or Sonic Colors DS, main port or main version of Sonic, any main Sonic game, the gameplay style is okay because the main thing that you need in a Sonic game is there, which is accessible speed. People like to talk about the classic games as though the classic games were some kind of Ninja Gaiden kind of difficulty, but no, it's not. It's not. You see, even though you got hit by the bad nicks every time, the speed in Sonic 1, Sonic 2, and Sonic 3 was accessible. There's always that one section where, regardless of skill, you will go fast, extremely fast. Either a spring helping you or you just attaining the speed by just running. And to a player, that is all the dopamine they need. That is all the cool moments they need, which is fine. Because the classic games, right? The reason why Sonic the Hedgehog is one of the greatest video game franchises of all time is because Sonic the Hedgehog is the one video game that made speed accessible for the average player, for the uh, for just a gamer, not a fan of the genre. You understand? The problem with Dark Souls and Souls like is that Souls likes is that it is catered towards people who have played these games before, not for someone who just wants to like get into the uh, the genre. It's not accessible, which is one of the core tenets of Sonic the Hedgehog. The speed must be accessible. Any other thing is secondary to it. So the classic style is okay. Then you have the sub-classic style, which is the Sonic Advance, and it's also okay. The main premise of Sonic the Hedgehog in its gameplay loop is that, you know what, before I start talking about gameplay loop, what is a gameplay loop? A gameplay loop is the main thing that you will do in a video game. In a fighting game, it's in the name. You fight people, you press buttons and you fight. Then there is a threshold of I want to improve that hits every single player in gaming. When you are tired of dying so much, you are tired of being, as they say in FPS games, you are tired of being a bot, not the mobile gamer term, the one that's useless Malaysian children, or sorry, I'm just generalizing, but that's literal 7-year-olds use in lobbies to show that they have skill. No, no, no. Like when somebody is literally playing like a bot. Yeah, that. But the main thing is that you are tired of dying so much in the fighting game because you always lose. You have seen more you lose in Virtual Fighter 5 than you win. You have seen more. You have seen more fatalities done to you than you've done to your opponents in Mortal Kombat, the good games, not the slop that we have today. And that makes you want to improve. So then you start learning the mechanics by yourself. You try to understand the game by yourself. You don't need a Wikipedia to beat Sonic 1, which is actually something about most games. Back in the day, you didn't need a Wikipedia to beat it, except for games like Nintendo. Just download the manual and you should be fine, or online, or if since not everyone has the money to find or even buy the old consoles. That is something for the gameplay loop. The gameplay loop of fighting games is fight, 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 press buttons, kick, punch. Then eventually you are tired of dying so much and you decide to up your skill. Now it's not just about fighting anymore, it's about technique, control, parrying, kick, punch, guard. The works. Um that is it for the gameplay loop. Sonic's gameplay loop is that the speed must be accessible, but then to maintain the speed you need a higher threshold of skill. Now the adventure style, because I began with the classic style. The classic style bled into the adventure style, And what the adventure style took from the classic style and improved was spectacle. Spectacle. You understand? The running down section in Windy Valley, the whole tornado part in Windy Valley, the giant orca chasing you in Sonic Adventure, and the orca also chasing you in Sonic 06, surprisingly. That's one cool scene from Sonic Adventure 2 where a a drunk man wants to, in the name of trying to catch a hedgehog, just killed a family of four. Beautiful stuff, I mean. But the thing is, there was spectacle because Sonic Team basically ported the classic style gameplay into 3D, though it was perfected in Sonic Adventure because I'll talk about it in a video, but the level design of Heroes, Sonic Adventure 2 to till we went into the boost style gameplay. It was Sonic Adventure 2 that kind of brought in that problem. A straight lane, no real expansion unless you are playing a Knuckles stage or a Tails or a Knuckles stage. Yeah, if you are not playing a Knuckles or Eggman or a Mech stage, it's for the speed sections. You are basically in a straight line with slight variations, but you are still in a straight line. But the adventure style overall, you are still getting your speed. You're still getting your speed. You're still getting your good stories or your mid runs. Or if the story you don't like it, you just skip it. The adventure style gameplay is just the classic style but 3D, so there is nothing really special about it, but it is still okay. Now, what I've heard from many people is that the boost style gameplay is just hold X to boost. No, it's not. Any YouTuber that has told you that, except for, I don't know, let's just say Sam Procrastinates, Chowmix, and like who else again, right? Those guys that know those stages like the back of their hands. Yeah, there is a skill that comes with the boost. Because boosting, right, like the whole boost mechanic, I like to call it mechanic, the classic mechanic, the adventure mechanic, the in-game mechanics and stuff, but the boost mechanic, or the boost formula as people say in general, yes, you are pressing X to boost, but you will press X to boost and fly off the stage. You will get tired of flying off the stage, and then you will try to play the level and understand all the cool sections. When you are replaying a boost level, you will always like to switch it up. Though for people who are obsessed with the boost style gameplay online, right, those people have entered what I call the definitive root syndrome. Because of that higher means better in Sonic Mania, you will always go high and you will never go down. You will never not even try to alternate, provided they are good at it. Most people, because they only know how to use what? They only know how to use Ryu, or they only know how to use Sarah Bryant or Jin Kazuma, or is it Jin Kazuya. They will only use those characters and they will use nothing more, nothing less. They will not change their playstyles. That's what I call it, like just definitive playstyle syndrome. But it's something that happens with all games. The boost style, right? You will always try to go for the best routes or best routes because you want to see that spectacle. Everybody has that thing. And look, people like to say that the main thing that saddens me when it comes to boost games is that boost games, until Sonic Colors and maybe Sonic Frontiers, but I'll bring my issues with Sonic Frontiers eventually. Apart from Sonic Colors and Sonic Frontiers, Sonic Team was never truly confident about the boost. The boost was always paired with something. I know people will mention wisps, but let me get to that. The boost was always paired with a weird gimmick. Now, in Sonic Forces, you have the boost, classic style gameplay, and the avatar gameplay. Generations, the boost, and classic Sonic gameplay. Sonic Unleashed, the OG boost, the OG 3D boost. It's always paired with something, the Werehog. Now, Sonic Rush, Sonic Colors. I want to add in Sonic Frontiers, but from Sonic Frontiers downward, right, Sonic the Hedgehog is no longer my hedgehog. Directive wise, he's slowly becoming it's slowly becoming Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I have my reasons for saying that. Sonic Colors, the wisps, right? Just like the weird stuff that you get to do in Sonic Rush and Sonic Colors, right? The wisps and the stages, right? There's always a section for boosting, and you can always choose to boost, but the boost, right, is part of the fun. The overall level design is just fun. It's arranged, it's layered, even though sometimes it's just plain stupid, and like the blocks cube, but the Roblox cube, but the Roblox cube wisp, but you are having fun. Actually, if you treat Sonic Colors as a video game, skip the story if you can. Skip the story. The story is ass, but the gameplay wise, it's fun. It's amazing. It's a near 10 out of 10. Yes, I kid you not, because you are having fun. You get to be fast as Sonic, and you get to do fast action platforming. That's the problem of the boost, and Sonic Colors perfected it. You get to do fast action platforming, even though it's not the best. But Sonic Colors is a boost game at its core with the Wisp gameplay, but the boost is not separated, so the boost is mixed. Same as Frontiers, same as Sonic Rush, because Sonic Rush eventually sometimes you're not even boosting, you're just trying to do some tight platforming, so the boosting is not even the main thing you're doing, right? So that's something for the Frontiers style, for the boost style gameplay. Then you have the motion controls gameplay, which fan games are already trying to port some of the things to regular controls, and those games were amazing story wise, graphics wise. I know the graphics, no, it's not RTX, it's not Unity, Sparkle physics, but it's still okay. The Frontier style gameplay, unfortunately, is where I draw my line. It's a nothing burger. It's Shadow Generations is peak fiction, and when it comes to the gameplay design, but Generations, sorry, Frontiers is just Breath of the Wild but Sonic. So that's all for the video. It's okay to enjoy your gameplay style of Sonic the Hedgehog. It's still fine. As long as Sonic is going fast, it's okay. That's all for the video. I'll see you guys in future ones. Like and subscribe. I'm out.